Hey, so my next question for you, Rod, tied into all that, because I'm actually gonna do a whole breakdown, AI breakdown on this trust, to get more into it, for the people extra. But this is a couple of questions that people ask, since we on this topic of the money and them robbing us and all that. Now, unemployed. First, let's talk about the snaps. All right, so we going on. We pretty much finna go to a new whole month of the government being shut down, and now a whole bunch of rumors is going around about people doing raiding stores and people panicking like how I'm gonna feed my kids, what I'm gonna do for Thanksgiving, this and that. So, what is your story or take for those guys? Is the government gonna open back up? Is emergency funds? What is going on with the snaps, brother? Go ahead.
Listen, man.
Go ahead.
That shit was never permanent to begin with. Never intended to last as long as it did.
Go ahead, bro.
Right?
Yeah.
What we need to be doing is trying to figure out if they do stop it, what do we do next? Who's farming good that's willing to pass some of that stuff out to the people that need the benefit?
Right.
Then they got other government programs too that they're gonna be steering people toward that pass out food.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that the programs exist. It go back to, remember when Ronald Reagan opened up Focus Hope? Focus
Right.
Hope. Focus Hope was a rebrand of a Black Panther food program.
That's right. Stealing. I remember that.
Right. The Black Panthers was doing it in the 60s and the 70s. The government shut them down and they turned around and gave us Focus Hope. Focus Hope was established when they were saying that there's such and such amount of people in America that's starving. Ronald Reagan couldn't understand it because he's aware of what we call government surplus food. Government surplus food is always on reserve because of situations like what's about to happen. A lot of people gonna remember I told y'all before they're gonna raid the grocery stores, and grocery stores is gonna be over with.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be the end of grocery stores. Okay, then that means that you're gonna have to be tied to somebody that has a family farm. Acres, not no 20, 30 acres, hundreds of acres. And you got to be willing to do what they need you to do in order to make sure that you can be able to eat. Sometimes you might have to come out and help at harvest time. But if you think that we're going to stay under this fake money system, that's not going to happen.
I'm telling you.
So the SNAP benefit is just another sign of the fall of the corporate government because it was credits. The same as they give you credits in the joint for working that they paying you to work. $1 a day. $1 a day can't feed my cat. And I don't even have a cat.
Right.
So I know it ain't gonna feed my dog.
No.
One can cost $1. $2 actually. So you feed a dog on $1 a day. So what you supposed to do making $1 a day? Figure it out. If you get a high-paying prison job, you might get $5 a day. If you got a high-paying prison job.
Damn.
Why do you think prisons is so profitable? Slave labor. Remember, 14th Amendment say involuntary servitude can only be inflicted upon those duly convicted of a felony. Why did they put that in there?
Modern day slavery.
Because once you get convicted of a felony, you no longer have human rights.
Right.
Human rights don't apply to you. Civil rights don't apply to you. You under the slave codes. And if they didn't tell them how to treat a slave, you got inmates that's been fighting for years about cruel and unusual punishment conditions in prison, and they telling the truth, and the courts don't want to hear it. You got convicted of a crime, you live how you live, mother. We gonna put you where we put you. Every other country around the world have a better system to deal with criminality than this system that we using now. And we refuse to accept any other system than the one we have now because we got too much free labor.
Yeah.
Slavery is the heartbeat of America, and most people don't know they slaves, even if they making $40 an hour.
Damn.
Even if they sign to the NBA, NFL, they are slaves.
Young Dog put a CD out called Rich Slave. Rich Slave. That's cold right there.
Somebody wrote a book called $100 Million Slave about the athletes.
Wow.
See, they got so many restrictions in their contract that they got to abide by in order to get the money that they so hardly work for.
Mm-hmm.
Why can they pay a basketball player a $80 million contract for a 3-year deal? How can they pay 5 different players on the team similar contracts?
Right.
And they can't afford to pay teachers better.
Right.
They can't afford to pay EMS better.
Damn, bro, you talking?
They deserve it.
I love it.
Right? Just as much as the athletes, but the value of the entertainment industry surpasses the value of those critical services industries like education and medicine.